really hot here in Seattle lately, except for today. It's kind of chilly, but my window is wide open because of the season, and it was raining today, so you can hear the cars going on the road behind me. So I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping it's not too distracting, and I will recommend some advice from Kathleen Lights. Just pretend that the sound of the cars is actually the sound of ocean waves crashing against the shore. Honestly, once she said that, it changed my life. Okay, anyways. So we finished talking to Edgeworth, right? And now we're supposed to go somewhere else. Did I already present you everything? Oh, did you tell us about the knife? Busy preparing for tomorrow. I'm not in the mood for idle banter. Especially not with you. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Okay. Fine, I'll just have to talk to him when he perks up. Also, while I was watching the last episode, I feel like I remembered a lot of this case, like a lot of the dynamic, because as I was watching that intro animation again, you know, when I said, oh, 2 murders in 2 different places, I mean, that has to fit in somewhere. I'm pretty sure I kind of remember some things, which is fine, but that's cool. Okay, back to the parking lot. Oh yeah, okay. Can we come here? Yep, the blue badger. I remember he's important to this case. And again, I do have a blue badger pin. There was like so usually at Sakura-Con is where I'm able to buy a lot of really awesome stuff, but they don't really have a lot of Ace Attorney there. There was a couple of, like, charms, which was cool, but there was actually a video game expo at my college, at my university, and at that event, alongside, you know, the video game stuff that was going on, there were actually vendor and merch tables, and so there was a lot of anime and video game stuff, and there was, like, a crumb of Ace Attorney things, aka the blue badger pin, and so I got that. And then I think there was like Edgeworth with glasses or like some stuff like that, but I'm like, I haven't gotten there yet, okay? I can't buy it until I get there. Okay, anyways. February 22nd. She's got clout goggles. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. That seems problematic. This is my first time to the police department, actually. Huh? Hold on, what's that? It's the blue badger. Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that? Oh my god! Why is it so funny to me? Oh Jesus, screeching cars outside, I'm sorry. Where do y'all live? I'm interested. Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Oh, he's not even the official mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey! I'll have you know I'm a very My mouth might dry out and I don't have water. Oh no. I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. So busy that you can talk to us. I'd give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. What? Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor's confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well... No. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? It's true, the prosecutor's office does love to do that, is the thing. And they're known for that. Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister! Just please investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, detective? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranked guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us ranked and file detectives in at all, pal. None of you? Huh, that's actually kind of fishy though. They're not... Only... They're blocking off, like, access to the investigation to, like, the general police force. I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself has directed this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! Huh. Yeah, that's like a cop being in charge of examining a crime scene instead of, like, they're bringing in the forensic teams or the examiners, you know what I mean? Or the detectives even. Like, there's a difference, you know? Okay. First I'm gonna examine before I show him anything. What's this? The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. Okay. Blue Badger, sure. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece! Oh god, you made it? How did I forget about this? Oh my god, this is his pride and joy? I can't believe that. How did I forget this? Gumshoe, you're so precious. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery... There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. A work of art designed by the head detective and created by Detective Gumshoe. Okay. This is where I'm thankful for the examination aspect of this investigation, because normally if I put that into evidence, it's just put into evidence and I can't really call attention, like, okay, why does it have a handprint, why is the paint smeared, and why is it duct taped? But we can actually look into that with our examining feature, or whatever it's called. So I'm gonna do that. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. What's that? The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. Oh, that'd be cool. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who'd snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Okay, police car. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Okay, Emma, you're a little bit more adorable than I remember. But yeah. I don't want to replace... I mean, nothing can replace Maya. You're different. You're Emma, obviously. So, I'll just try to appreciate you. Change is hard, guys. Especially after, playing this trilogy specifically for so long. And, playing games 2 and 3 where I just became really invested, But I'm excited to see, that it carry on. I can't just cling on to that forever. And avoid a lot of cool things just because I don't want to get spoiled. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? Uh-huh. What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, "Hey, you do that? Your soup will get cold, buddy." That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Okay, is that everything? I think it is. Whoops. Court record. Well, first I'll just present my things to you. How about this? Detective. Here's my attorney's badge. Wow, called out. Oh my god, I love it. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show the police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. You have one. Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found the detective's cards, didn't I? She fucking has a name tag. Are you kidding? But thank you for telling me to show that to him. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Lol. Huh. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But don't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! How do you forget something like that? That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Okay. Bruce Goodman! So the ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Huh. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Curious indeed. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Okay. How about this? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Aw, I guess, honestly, you can't tell him he's not diligent. He tries. He really does. Congratulations. And you know what? Sometimes he really, really comes in when you need him. Like, he deserves better. Also, I don't want to fucking leave him after this trilogy. Are you kidding me? Where does he go? I know he's in Edgeworth Investigations, but... Oh, come on! I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? It's to show the struggle of those who maintain justice. Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Yeah, we've heard about the rumors. Okay. Knife, stabby stab. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Yeah, it's like, why would she frame Edgeworth in that way when she actually doesn't want Edgeworth to get the blame at all? Okay, actually an idea just occurred to me, but, okay. Is it okay if I say, I feel like I've remembered things, and is it okay if I say those things, or, I mean, if you're actually watching this and you've never played it before, I don't want to spoil it for you, but in the comments, let me know if, it's okay for me to say spoilery things, because I think I remembered things, and I think I have a theory from what from what I just said, I don't know, but either way, it doesn't really make sense that she is so, readily admitting to the crime. She's like, yeah, it was me, I did it. Meanwhile, going out of the way to, almost frame Edgeworth in that way, or just, use his knife, his car. Why, if you're gonna admit to it? Oh, wait, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. But they're not even... he's not even under suspicion, though. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Okay. Let's look at the blue badger. Wait, can I not examine it? I'm really confused. So, we were able to do it with, check. Can I check this? I can't check it. God damn it. Okay, well, I'll present it to you at least. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. Dude, you were just telling us about it. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay. So we move? Let's come back here. Oh, we're not. Are we seeing Edgeworth again? No. I mean, do I have to look at his desk maybe or something? Okay. Not here. Do we have to talk to Lana? No. But I couldn't go into the police department either. So we said we had to learn more about Edgeworth's thing. What if I present some of this stuff to Emma? What's she gonna say? Here, see this? Ah, I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this? A behavioral study of lawyers? Okay, so it doesn't really help. Okay, we came here. Then the underground parking lot. Is there anything else to look at here? Well, maybe it will give me an update on this. Oh, no, it won't. It's funny, I will say how, even though Emma's in this first game, just like Maya, Maya's sprite looks a lot more old-fashioned. I know, obviously, I'm playing the high-def version of the game, so Maya's sprite was, all high-def too, but, Emma's outfit is just, more complicated, you know? and it just looks... The style is sort of different, you know? I mean, not like the literal style, but I don't know. Ah, damn it. Okay. Is there any... Do I need to present something to you? How about, do you know Bruce Goodman? About this card. Oh wait, she doesn't... God damn it! I've already done this! Grr. Where do I go? Whoops. Did I leave here too soon? Oh, rumors at law. Duh. Okay, I'm stupid. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. But Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there've always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. What about Von Karma? Are we not talking about that? Wasn't he like a way bigger prosecutor than Edgeworth? Like, dude, okay. This is so... I feel like this doesn't realistically make sense. Okay, if people... Edgeworth still probably would have rumors about him and a reputation for all of those things. But Von Karma, a much more veteran prosecutor, a much more experienced prosecutor, and more famous and more, you know, successful and more, like, controversial guy, he probably had way worse rumors, and he was the one convicted of the murder. Literally, he was the one actually who did it, and he was a freaking prosecutor. Like, hello? So, I don't know, but I can see why people would, like, have bad rumors about him, as he was basically the 2T, the mentee of Von Karma, but still. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusual strong ties to the department higher-ups. Because of Von Karma, I guess. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Why am I saying it like that? I had no idea he was under the gun. I guess. Okay. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say that the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you! Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Okay, so I guess that's what we're supposed to do next. Do I want to stop it here? No, I'll investigate, screw it. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. I don't know who this is. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's her. Oh. Still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard? Oh, pfft. Lol. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Is he just drinking alcohol, or is that supposed to be a canteen of water? Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Let's talk to the victim. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. What? Is it that late? Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Okay. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. Oh, okay, I have to show him the thing first. Okay. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn ya, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look, where it should say introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe, I owe you one. No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. I don't know about his voice, okay, whatever. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Officer Marshall isn't a detective, he's a patrolman. That reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, yeah, that's what I was saying. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Oh, great. And he's, like, racist, too. Yeah, colonialism. Let's settle. Let's do that. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Who can we displace this time? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Aw. But he worked so hard. Okay, well now can we talk? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Glug glug. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? He looks like a nice guy. Or maybe a nice guy, to be honest. I can't tell. If you know what I mean. Well, aren't you feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. But she said that there was like, she heard the rhythm of Alana's knife. So, oh, cool. This here's the autopsy report. Within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Oh, I guess that's 5:15. Okay. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Midge, please don't knock anything over. Chief Prosecutor, Sky, and Detective Goodman. Had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here? To this parking lot? So it seems. Like calling in an armed man to the shootout at high noon. Okay. I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy-shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. Keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by the order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Oh no! They're purposefully, like, barring him from this because he has a connection with Edgeworth? Are they gonna, like... I don't get it. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. What am I doing? Okay, finally, I want to look at, like, look at this. Oh, it's a cell phone. Looks like a, cassette tape. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out, of course. Right. Let's check it out. Oh. Okay. Okay, what is that? The SIM card? Whoa. Huh. The display is still on the redial button. Redial? It's funny, this is like 2016, right? Phones weren't like that. Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to dial the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Dude, he's just a millennial, okay? These entitled Gen Z. Whatever, let's just check this phone out. I love that this game takes place now, so I can say things like that. Now, I wonder who the owner of this phone called last. Midge, stop knocking shit over, please. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep. Gosh, assuming this is Bruce Goodman's phone, whoever's on the receiving end of this call must be really spooked right now. They're receiving a call from Bruce Goodman, who's been killed. Hey, that song, I know that. Wait, what is it? I missed it, because I can't hear it. Hey, what's going on over there? Did I miss it again? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but... Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. What? Was it the Steel Samurai ringtone that played? I hope I get to hear it again. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I feel like that's a good reaction image. Uh-oh, I'm inside of the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Thank you so much. We will investigate the rest of this next time. I'm back, baby. At least I'm planning on that. So, yeah. And I hope that y'all are having a good summer. Bye!